the Journaling Guide in recent years. But we're very proud that the Journaling Guide continues to be a part of the Hampton Roads community, not just Norfolk, but the Hampton Roads entire community as we move forward in the 21st century. Now, where did you get that cat? Where did you get that tile? Isn't it a nubby one and just the proper style? I should like to have one just like that. Wherever I go, they shout, "Hello! Where did you get that cat?" As you might expect, the traditional use of hats worn by women in the church is said to originate from the Apostle Paul's words in 1 Corinthians 11:15, which says that women should cover their heads during worship. Black women have seriously and lovingly embraced those words with elaborate church hats. In fact, we created our own stock identified as the church lady's hat. Church ladies who wear the church lady's hat have a history of attaching feathers and bows and whatever to beautify even the simplest of hats into a head-turning statement. In the early 20th century, Sunday church services provided African American women who worked as domestic and in other roles the only real chance to break away from their drab, dreary workday uniforms. They favored bright colors and textured fibers. The bolder, the better. And they topped off their outfits with a flamboyant hat or crown. In earlier times, enslaved black women might wash their one set of clothes. Field workers might decorate a straw hat with a ribbon or flowers to make it look more formal. Yes, we black women have always shown respect and reverence by dressing up for church to include our hats. Our hats also have served as status symbols. Boutique owner Audrey Easter, speaking in a book appropriately entitled Crowns, written by two men, Michael Cunningham and Craig Marbury, in the year 2000, this lady said, "Once you got on your feet and started working, you bought some hats. Many women matched their hats with their pocketbooks and gloves," she continued. The book Crowns celebrates black women and their hats. It reminds us church ladies that there are some basic rules. Oh yes, there are some basic rules for properly wearing the church lady's hat. For example, don't wear a hat wider than your shoulders. Don't wear a hat that is darker than your shoes. If your hat has feathers, make sure they are never bent or broken. Sequins don't look good in the daytime. Easter hats should be white, cream, or pastel, even if there's 10 feet of snow and it's still cold outside. And for a look that is both elaborate and demure, try a chapel veil. In 2002, an off-Broadway production of that same book was released by playwright Regina Taylor. Her gospel music celebrates the roles of hats in Black Southern culture. Now, it's really quite easy to be a fashionable church lady who wears the church lady's hat if you remember three important rules. Number one, remember your hat etiquette. No hat borrowing. Number two, remember your style. You shouldn't look lost in it. And this is the big one. Let your attitude kick in. You have to have an attitude in order to wear the church lady's hat. Finally, ladies, got it going on as a church lady wearing the church lady's hat. With wherever you go, they shout, "Hello!" Where did you get that hat?
And he did not know why he knows that. Thank you so much. And I would also like to copy that. I would do that as a reminder. Now we know, ladies, don't worry about how low your cat is. How it is embellished with sequins. We are queens. The church ladies strive for a stunning appearance with colors and fabric that match